Tyson, first off, how's the offseason?
Really good. I was in Montreal and in Florida a little bit, and then back in Montreal was good. Built a lot of muscle and worked hard and ready for the season.
What were the key focuses for you this offseason after having a full pro year under your belt? What did you want to improve on when you get ready for year two?
Just my explosiveness and getting bigger. Keep getting bigger and stronger, I think, was the key for the last summer. And focus on that, eat a lot, good nutrition, and now we're ready.
How exciting is it just to be back around the group again?
Oh, it's like a first day of school. You know, I saw that on Instagram yesterday, and no, it's just good to see familiar faces from last year and new faces too. So it's all exciting and it's all fun to see each other.
Is it a little easier knowing that you come in, you know the group, you know some of your teammates from last year with the Gulls, and even the coaching staff for this weekend's going to be the Gulls coaching staff? Does it make life a little bit easier?
Yeah, I mean, it's just last year you didn't know, first pro year. It's like all overwhelming, and there's so much going on. You don't know what's the next few weeks, and then going to San Diego, you don't know what's going to happen and everything. So just more confidence for this year, and less stress, and more relaxing, and just have fun and give everything. And I know what I can bring to camp, and ready to work hard, and that's what I'm going to do.
With all that and what you're ready to do you feel coming into this one as a leader of the group? You got a full AHL season under your belt. You got a young draft class that came in, and now you're looked at as one of these veterans here at this camp. Do you feel that kind of leadership pressure, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of new guys, and I think it's my fourth rookie camp too. So I know what the game's like over there, and a lot of new guys too. So I guess like kind of that role, a little bit of leader, and try to talk to everybody. And there's a lot of Quebec guys too that are kind of nervous, their first camp, and it's like, oh, everything's good, and it's gonna just have fun and work hard. That's it.
What do you expect out of yourself this weekend as you're going to switch from kind of practices and I'm sure your off-season training to real game situations against other teams?
Yeah, it's coming quick, and I think it's just getting ready for game shape for the main camp, and trying to, like I said, be in game shape and try to arrive at camp and just be ready, and always have it. It's like a little step before camp and before everything. So I'm just grateful to being able to play a couple games and getting ready, my body ready and mentally ready for the main camp and exhibition games and all that.
A couple new faces on the coaching staff, Dave Barr, Brett Hedkin. What? I know it's only been one day, but what have you kind of learned from them so far, and what are you looking forward to kind of picking their brain?
It was really fun I had a chat with him on the ice, and just fun little tips, and just like kind of present what he's capable of, and he had a nice career and he got so much experience too. So it's just fun to chat with him, and I want to learn from what he can bring too, and I want to get better, and I think he's obviously capable of doing that. So I know it's going to be fun, and I'm excited to be part of that.
Sasha, I guess first, how's the off season? Ready to go for the season?
Yeah, it was great. Resetting at home with my family and friends down in Florida. I'm super excited to be back and get the season going.
What were your targets this offseason to work on that you wanted to bring into this kind of camp season and into your second full professional year?
Yeah, I focal point was definitely to get faster. I leaned out a little bit, main focal point was speed, on ice, off ice, and just getting a little bit faster.
When you come into a camp like this, you got a full pro season under your belt. Do you feel like one of these leaders in taking on a leadership role when you step out there with this group?
Yeah, definitely. I was in the first year guys' shoes too, just a few years ago, and the leaders at the time definitely helped me. So I'm just trying to do the same and make them feel as comfortable and as ready to go for this rookie tournament and training camp as possible.
Do you feel, even for yourself, just more comfortable having that year under your belt? Same knowing that your coaching staff, it's Matt McIlvane, it's Chris Barr, and this whole group's back out here with you too? Definitely,
yeah. The familiarity is nice. Knowing faces, knowing the coaches, and being able to lean on them for anything throughout this camp is going to be helpful for sure.
What goals did you set for yourself for this camp? Training camp's coming up after this, but what do you want to accomplish and show to this organization?
Just that I'm a more complete, better version of myself than I was last year. I just want to show them that the growth I've made and the steps I've made on and off the ice, whether it's getting faster, getting stronger, and scoring more goals.
You You got three games coming up for this rookie tournament. It's a small samples, kind of showcase for you. But what do you expect out of yourself when you step onto the ice and get to play into game action outside of these practices?
Yeah, I'm just expecting to get back into game form. Obviously, with the summer, nothing can emulate a game, right, throughout the summer. So just, we had a good skate today, getting back up to speed and just playing my game and getting back into that steady game form before the long season.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, Matt, you said it. We're back. We are here with rookie camp. It starts right here. Your second go around with it. First day on the ice. What was it like with the group?
The kids make it a lot of fun. That's the first thing. There's so much energy in day one of rookie camp. It's a tricky schedule because you just have the one opportunity to practice, and all of a sudden 3:30 rolls around the next day, and here we go. So it's an interesting blend where all we're trying to do is give the guys a little head start for camp, give them enough structure so they can play as a team. Summer hockey's over now, but not too much that we're not allowing them to show their skills and showcase themselves. And this is really what that's about. But I tell you what, for day one, we had a lot of fun today.
You got some of your guys from last year in with the mix as well. Have you seen the things they kind of worked on in the offseason? You're starting to see a little bit of that. I'm sure maybe a little longer as the week goes on, but are you seeing some of the flashes of what you want to see develop over the offseason?
I think the first thing that you notice is there's some guys that put some meat on their bones over the summer, and we've got bigger, stronger versions of the same kind of guy. And been hearing from our testing that's going really well with our players. We had a bunch of guys who took the offseason very seriously. So from a coaching perspective, that's certainly what the expectation is, and we're happy to see that the guys have done that. And for guys that are back or been to San Diego, this is a great opportunity for them to come in and flex some leadership. And I think that we've got guys that are ready to take that step, and we expect them to with this group.
I know you mentioned this is about getting the guys ready for main camp, but what's kind of the message when they get to go out there and perform against other teams' prospects and try to make a name for themselves?
I think that anytime that you get a bunch of competitive people and you play a game and you keep score, that the fight's on. And for these guys, they've been really chomping the whole summer to get back into it. And how much pride do you take in putting on the Anaheim Ducks logo and to see how great they all look in the orange? I think they've all got a lot of juice for that, and I'm certain that we're going to see great competition from these guys.
What about for yourself? It's been 5 months. You haven't been behind a bench in that capacity with the suit on and have the group. Are you and the rest of the coaching staff looking forward to this as well?
We're excited. This is a really fun tournament. It's Crow said it today. It's a very pure form of hockey. It's a bunch of guys that are so eager to show what they can do, and for us as coaches, trying to keep the guys intense, but maybe keep the pressure bubble popped so that they're not feeling a whole bunch. We just want to see what they can do, and we want to get a head start on the way that we want to play. And I can't wait to get behind the bench.
Two guys in specific I want to talk about. Tyson Hinds and Sasha Pastujov. Just talked to them both, and they seem like they're ready to go. You seen a little bit more confidence from them out there on the ice?
I do. Yeah, I think that I feel this myself too. It's like anytime you're back at something for the second try, the faces aren't new, the expectations aren't new, the environment, you're so much more comfortable in it. And I really felt that from Sasha and Tyson today. There are two guys that love to wear a smile, and they seem to be wearing it every time I was looking at them today. So those are two guys we'd expect to take some leadership in this type of a tournament, and they certainly will.